This one for y'all. This one for y'all. Do this one for y'all. It's crack. Shout out to Gypsy Vanna over there holding down the light situation. I see you. And yes, I am a Milwaukee shell. You already know it. All three of these are Milwaukee lights. Shout out to Master Splinter. I still want an Easter made though. But you good enough for right now. Can't let my eyes get bigger than my stomach. Somebody said come join the real live chat because the top chat's being stupid. Somebody said Skunk is back or what? Nah, I only seen Papusa one time after we initially seen him eating the peanuts. Shout out to Papusa though. He out here somewhere. Somebody said BG, all of it. What y'all talking about? I'm in the Woodyard tonight. Everybody else in the Woodyard. Shit, I'm in the Woodyard too. Somebody said I'm at a Christmas party so I can't have the volume up. Little pictures have big ears. What's cracking like Faith Fair? It's cracking. We just gonna go ahead and burn some of this now. Now. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said, who else thinks this is the winter? It ain't snow here yet. Oh, got something up for sale. Piper, the 97 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Hold on, y'all wait right here. Let me see if I can get Piper to respond. Oh, Piper. One time for Piper, everybody. Barricade and Piper helped make this channel, so somebody said another ZJ. Nah, this, bro, I have a lot of ZJs. We're not gonna sit here and act like that. I have a lot of them. Y'all can see this clean. Clean on the inside, clean on the outside. Y'all see that mileage right there? Yes, sir. Easy to maintain, work on, clean leather seats. And Jeeps don't make shit like this no more. They really don't. Y'all see I keep a jump pack in every vehicle. I got the smaller jump pack in this one, but I got a GB 150 that I keep in my truck. I don't know, I just do it. Somebody said, does this Jeep have HID? No, it doesn't. Just regular LEDs. Y'all hear that idle? Hey, Piper, tell them how you feel. Somebody said V8, you already know, 5.2. 5.2 liter V8. And these tires, I'm not a big fan of these Coopers. They ride better than Mickey Thompson's though, but yeah, I'm not a fan of these. Yeah, these are the tire, these are the wheels that I had on Barricade. And after Barricade's accident, when they said yeah it's totaled, I put the wheels on this Jeep and put the stock wheels back on Barricade. And of course you see the block lift, 2-inch lift, Pro Comp shock absorbers. I did everything myself. Not that I'm proud of that or not, I'm just letting you know. You know, tires still have decent tread on it. Somebody says salt would be good to make sodium ion batteries. Somebody said it has a Nissan Altima frame. I mean, you could say it has a Nissan Altima frame. It is a uniframe, a unibody vehicle. So whereas when it comes to the trails, my truck Tamara would get stuck, including the longer wheelbase. You know, that's actually common sense. But still, these uniframe vehicles do great off-road. AC compressor, alternator, water pump pulley, the idler pulley, tensioner pulley, power steering pump pulley, serpentine belt, everything right here, easy for you to get to. Brand new battery, coolant tank, aftermarket intake, purge valve, evap solenoid, new brake booster. Somebody said headliner. Hey Jeff, you already know how we treat headliners on my end. No headliner. No headliner. You already know. Neither one of my Jeeps had headliners. And the aftermarket cup holder. You can tell this my old lady vehicle because she got the aftermarket cup holders. You're like, I gotta have the cup holders to hold my 42-ounce beverages and 32-ounce drinks in my Yeti cup. So they make an aftermarket, you know. Come on here. Don't delete this. Don't delete this. Just because you said don't delete it. VA. Virginia is not for lovers. Man, I love these Jeeps. And this has been a real reliable vehicle. Y'all see how many miles it's on the dash, over 300,000. We picked this Jeep up for $800. $800 cash. You own it. You can see it used to be owned by a cab company. But when I get vehicles, I typically, you know, change all the fluids, change the transmission fluid, Mopar or no parts, Mopar everything, Mopar sensors, Mopar throttle position sensor. I even found some OEM motor mounts for it, put on there. Already did the valve cover gas. It's up to this. Let me see, what was the most expensive thing I had to replace in this Jeep? Let me see. I don't know about the most expensive thing, but one of the most annoying things is the fuel tank. I actually have a video doing that. Somebody said we have these, but they are RHD. Somebody said I hear some valve tapping. That ain't valve tapping, brother. These brand new Bosch fuel injectors, that's what you hear clicking. Don't do that. Brand new fuel injectors. Matter of fact, I got a video on this channel of me showing you how to replace the fuel injectors. I think the stock fuel injectors were a 1-hole, and I upgraded to the Bosch 4-hole fuel injectors. Somebody said Bosch fuel injectors always tap. I learned to live with it. You see the 2 fuel injectors right there, and the other 2 right there, brand new. Two. Oh, and the aftermarket radio. Cling. Radio, cut on. Activate. Activate. Touchscreen, fully touchscreen. And just overall clean. 1997, so it is OBD2. Just clean. You know what I mean? It's clean. Just a little bit. Something to get somebody's feet wet. But now that I think about it, I'd rather have this as an off-road vehicle. I'm really gonna do something exotic with the suspension. Take this little cheap 2-inch off of here. Get some springs. I am not fucking with Bob's Garage neither. Shout out to BDS suspensions, but BDS sent me the wrong springs for Barricade. Now I'll never forget. I was driving home. They sent me one right spring, one wrong spring, and I had to drive home with one lift spring on that side and a lower. This wasn't on this Jeep, but Barricade. Memories, boy, I tell you. Goodness. Somebody said I dropped 5,000. What? Oh, y'all can see it got some blemishes on the hood. That's something, you know, women to care about. Freedom Inc. said, let's have that pull-off, man. I'll do the pull-off with this. Freedom Inc., don't get embarrassed. Don't get embarrassed. Yeah. Yeah, leave Tamara out of it. Piper will give you the work. This 97 ZJ will get that diesel to work. Your little Ford diesel. Your power stroke. Somebody said, do you have a 4.0 AMC in that? Nah, this the 5.2 V8. That's the 5 deuce. Do something fun with it. I told you I got the trails over that way. And the 5.2, that shit really bulletproof. You hear people say that about the 4.0, but it's actually the 5.2 that's really bulletproof. The 5.9, it could be bulletproof, but it had a lot more electronics going on with it. That's the 360 5.9 V8, which is identical to this 5.2. But, you know, they got issues with the cooling fan, and that's the year 98 that has all the electrical issues. Once again, that's just my opinion. Can't be the 5.2. Somebody said LS swap it. Gardner's Pharmacy, get out. Get out. Somebody said posi rear. Nope. I'll leave that up for whoever buys it to do. You don't want something that's already complete. Then you tracing down issues like, what did they do? Nah. You could put a lunchbox locker, a locker, whatever locker you want in the back, rear, front. I don't care. I left all the axles of stock. Came with a Dana 44A. That's the aluminum Dana 44. Dana 44A in the rear, 35 in the front. Brand new U-joints, 4-wheel drive. Actually, this is an all-wheel drive vehicle. It's not even 4x4. The computer does the... engages your 4x4 system. So in the dash, you'll see a 4 high and 4 low. That's it. You can't lock the wheels. Like if you get into a slippery situation, it's good. The 249 transfer case is good for like wet pavement. But if you go off-road and you have one wheel up in the air, the computer is going to sense that one wheel is slipping, and it's going to send all the power to that wheel. Which means if you have one wheel up in the air, and the computer thinks it's helping you out by giving all the power to that one wheel, you going nowhere fast. You're just gonna be stuck with one wheel in the air spinning. So that's why a lot of people who get these, they swap out the 249 transfer case, put a 242 in there, or I forget the other one, but I don't get into that stuff no more. I'm a grandpa now. Everything's stock, factory spec, everything. Niggas be like, you gonna modify it? No, nigga, factory. Somebody said ARB lockers. No, factory. Factory. OEM. There you go. You speaking my language. OEM. They like, they got this aftermarket sensor. It's supposed to be a beefier up. No, nigga. OEM my shit. Factory. OEM. I do not play around no more. I did enough of that with Barricade. Somebody said, you gonna modify the pickup truck? No. Negative. 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 Can you put a lift kit on your pickup truck and take a video of you doing it? Negative. That's a negative, like a coronavirus test before you get into a concert. Negative, nigga. All the way negative. Nothing but negative. OEM. Oh, darn said, put a backup camera on your truck. That's gay. That's gay. Why would I do that? Come back, oh darn. Big hugs. Why would I do that? Why would you say, what made you feel comfortable in this live chat to even say something like that? Why would you suggest I put a backup camera? Why the fuck would I need a backup camera in my pickup truck? Oh darn, it is gay. Don't argue with me about this, oh darn. You will lose. You will lose. Why the fuck would I need a backup camera installed on Tamra? KJ said they are handy. See, this is the problem. It's people like y'all the reason why vehicles are getting more and more weirder. More and more. It's not even fucked up. You just look at the issues they start having. You're like, that's just weird. Like one day, could you imagine the person that was trying to change lanes, and instead of looking in the mirror, they decided they was just going to change lane and then blame the person that they hit, and then say, well, I wish my vehicle would let me know if somebody's in the lane next to me so I don't have to turn my neck. And now all these new fucking vehicles got this little beeper shit that lets you know it's a sensor that'll go fucking wild one day. And when that sensor decides to go wild, it'll throw off your transmission control module, all other types of modules. Niggas want to put a backup camera and splice into the main harness and do extra weird shit. Or if you get a vehicle that already has that going on with it, that shit fails. No, I don't got time for that. No fucking backup camera. Look, you need neck muscles anyway, cuz. I'm telling you that, man to man. You need neck muscles. Look. Swivel, turn your neck and look. Back up. No fucking backup camera. What, you can't park? You can't park? Oh darn, you can't park? No fucking backup cameras over here. Somebody said it's a tailgate handle swap in a rear view mirror. Okay, oh darn, you got that. Somebody said backup cameras are nice though. No, they're gay. They really are. They really, only a female would say some shit like that. Females say the weirdest shit when it comes to vehicles. Females need every sensor possible. They'd be like, I can't parallel park. I wish they would come out with some type of vehicle that'd assist me when I parallel park. And then they go to parallel, and then fucking Hyundai comes out with some shit. Oh yeah, self-parallel parking. Like, no, learn, do it. Do it. Fucking do it. You should get a drive forward. Okay, but a backup camera in a work van with no rear window is actually pretty nice, BG. The wall socket is gay as fuck. You forget, I'm the same guy that was driving MV 2500s for 8 hours out of every fucking day with no back window. I am a beast at backing up. You can't back up? Do you not know how to back? Is there any man? Is there any man in here, in the chat, that doesn't have a backup camera on their vehicle? Because y'all know. Somebody said BG gonna mall crawl with that Jeep. Yeah, I mean, this is a glorified grocery getter. So, yeah. Norman Carrampa said meat. Salt distributor said meat. Shout out to all of you guys out there with no backup camera on your fucking vehicle. Somebody said you are the funniest since Too Short. I don't have a backup camera, so I never go in reverse ever. You know, that's some female shit. They do be saying shit like that. Like my sister, till this day, she won't back up. She only drives forward. Like she'll back up, like if she has to, but she would never like back into the driveway or parallel park. She'll get out and let you do it. She doesn't do that. There's a lot of women out there that are just like that. And then the ones that swear they can do it and they're good at it, they suck. And the only reason guys don't tell them they suck at driving is because those guys want to fuck them. But that's it. You ladies, y'all suck. And a lot of you men are fucking ladies too. Y'all drive like fucking college girls that just got their fucking license. Backup camera, no. What Tachi Williams said, gotta find a spot I can pull through, so no need to back up. Well, Tachi Williams, I like you. I do the same shit too. I do that. You know, I'll purposely park further away just so I can pull through. I like that. But I'm official at backing up. I love backing up. That's what I do. Somebody said, who here can't back up with trailers? There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people. And I don't need a backup camera to hook up to a trailer. I'm official with that too. I'm a beast. It don't take me 14 times to try to line the ball up with the hit. Nah, I do that. I do it in under 2 swoops. I'm ready to go. I'm sitting here watching. I was sitting here listening to a Made by Jim Bob stream, and that shit went off. And then some Fox News just started auto playing on my headset while I'm out here working. And then some nigga complaining about Joe Biden, talking about how Joe Biden's racist policies are affecting him as a black man in America. And I'm like, hold on, how the fuck did CNN get on my headset? And I look at the phone, I take my phone out of my pocket, look at the phone, and it's some nigga on Fox News complaining about some other nigga munching or some other nigga. Some weird shit is going on with Republicans right now. And it's gay as fuck. Like, fucking stop it. Stop with this race shit. Cut that shit out. Somebody said Fox News always autoplay. Man, it was Fox News. This nigga went on Fox. I thought this shit was CNN. I thought this was MSNBC, the way this nigga was complaining about Joe Biden being racist. It's like, you niggas love this racist shit. Cut that. Leave that shit alone. Leave it alone. That shit got me started. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, who the fuck are these niggas that feel like, you seriously feel like Joe Biden is really holding you back as a black man in America? You're gay. All you need now is a backup camera on whatever vehicle you drive. Somebody said, I've been told you the liberals infiltrated the conservative. Nah, I've been told you. And you unsubscribed from me about it. You unsubscribed. And it came back like, hey, it's a little bit right. It's a little bit right. I've been saying that shit. Ain't no more conservatives. Y'all should have knew something was up with conservatives when they let every liberal possible just join the fucking party for no reason other than the left is crazy. That always leads to conservatives, especially black conservatives, going on Fox News complaining about racism. But when a liberal black man does it, all of a sudden he's fucking complaining or racism doesn't exist. They got all these fucking excuses. They call that man every name in the fucking book. But lo and behold, when it's somebody on the opposite side, they get to cry racism. You're fucking gay, all of you. All of you need to be kicked in the chest with a work boot. All of you need to pick up an axe and start splitting wood immediately. Talking about, I told you they infidel, nigga. I told you. You can't claim, I claim that. Shit is so gay. And I still got people sending me clips and shit of politicians. Straight politicians. Like, y'all know how weird that is? Don't send me no more fucking clips. Somebody said, what quad is that? Bro, that's a lawn tractor. Whole time. That's a lawn tractor. And people with real tractors feel like these stole the name tractor. And they shouldn't have tractor even in the name. Said, what quad? Nigga, it's a cold lawn tractor that I nicknamed Gypsy Vanner. Somebody said you were talking about getting a quad and I only saw the rear. Nah, I got my baby and I just got the cover for it. Clyde. You talking about Clyde? Shout out to Clyde, my six-wheeler. Yeah, I'm fancy. I got covers for everything. Yeah, Clyde sleep for the night. Somebody said, Cadet 4000. Nah, this Gypsy Vanner, my trusty seed, it does all my lightweight work. Somebody said they be asking ridiculous prices for rotten trucks. They really do. That's why I'm glad I got Tamara for $4,000, and I feel like that was too much. And guys, if you go get a truck, a used truck, please make sure you look at the frame. Because a lot of people look at the leather seats or the cloth seats, whatever, the cup holders. They'll look at the interior, no tears, no rips, everything cosmetically beautiful. And then they buy it, and then they drive it for a couple weeks. And then shit starts clanking around. And then they come see a guy like me. I look at their truck, and the body mounts are shot to shit. Not only are the body mounts, the cab mounts, the radiator mounts shot to shit. When you try to loosen the bolt to replace the parts in the bushings, the bolt breaks off into the fucking frame. Yo, you could remedy this right now and save yourself a shit ton of cash by just checking out underneath the truck. And if you go up north and you get a truck from up north somewhere, at least, I mean, if you want to sell it, have the decency to, pour 15 it or something. Just paint it. Like, don't buy no rusted out, clapped out truck that you fed because it was beautiful. That shit is like politics too. Buying a nice new truck. It's fucking beautiful. Look at the inside. Yeah, and then a couple weeks later, that shit is nothing. It was never as it appeared to be. That shit is disgusting. It lied to you. The heart of your truck is bullshit. Nigga, soon you stepped on the brake pedal and blew a fucking brake line because the shit was so rusted. Yeah, that's politics. And then somebody like me be like, why the fuck did you get this piece of shit? And then you said, well, it looked good. It looked good. Somebody said, told her he'll purposefully delete them. Yeah, I'm deleting the stream. Oh, darn, said, you replace your rocker panels yet? Yeah. Yeah. Nah, the previous owner already did that on the truck. Tamara got a little bit of rust. Tamara came from Massachusetts. So we're not going to sit here and act like Tamara is the barometer for which all trucks should be judged when you go look at a truck. But I knew what I was getting myself into. Like, other people can't handle that type of work. Like, you're not, like, the average ordinary person isn't about to take the bed off of a pickup truck and do frame work. Right? Because when them body mounts, you fuck up the ride, and then you need some work done, and then the bolts start snapping off in places that you can't quite get to. Yeah. Somebody said BG's Jeep need rock sliders. How about you buy it and you put rock sliders on it? $2,500 cash. I gotta do mine. I'm gonna Line-X mine instead of paint. Oh, the frame? Yup. Sand that bad boy down and go to town on it. Make sure the floor pan good. Somebody said my bed mounts are crumbling in the powder. Somebody said that's a fair price, to be honest. Yeah, and I got it for $800. Robert said you and BB should do another stream together. You talking about Owen Benjamin? Shout out to Owen Benjamin. Guy at work has an '83 Toyota pickup he got for $5,000. Never. Odometer don't work though. I would never pay $5,000 for an '83 Toyota pickup. That is insane. And that's a fucking money pit. Trust me. These people think these older vehicles, he must know how to work and keep up on them. Because people think getting an older vehicle is the way to go. Them shits break down like new BMWs. Like, it's no joke, guys. Like, you got to know how to maintain your vehicle. Like, let's say something like 96 and earlier. Or 2000 and earlier. Like, they just start needing weird shit. And then it's harder and harder to find parts for. So you find yourself in a junkyard pulling shit like, I don't know, engine control modules, ABS units, because the shit that they do have out there for sale costs so fucking much because they're hard to find. I don't know. You can't find simple things like body mounts, the specific body mounts, because they did some weird shit with that year. You can't find basic shit like motor mounts, you know. Quit76 said, I have never seen an automatic transmission. Nigga, say less. Say less. Well, you seen a 249 transfer case. I get a look at that transmission. Huh? And if you notice, when I change the transmission fluid, I put an aftermarket pan in there that has a drain plug. Look at this shit, man. Oh, it has the Rezepa drive shaft too. And it's doing a little bit of leaking, you know. It's doing a little bit of leaking. But there's your automatic transmission. Right there. And guys, let me tell you something. You can replace the transmission on this vehicle in under 3 hours. Like, for somebody who doesn't even know what they're doing. You can have it out. Pull it out from underneath. I do think it'd be easier to pull out the engine with... No. Pulling the transmission out from the bottom is definitely easier on this vehicle. Some vehicles, it's easier to just to pull the engine with the transmission. Like, no joke. But this is easy. You could do this in 3 hours. You could have a transfer case out in 30 minutes. Somebody said, ever worked on a Range Rover? I heard it's a pain in the ass. Not really. All the foreigns people complain about, they're not hard to work on. Like, the parts may be more expensive, which factors in the maintenance and upkeep, which the owners of said vehicle complain about and say, this is an expensive car. And they do shit like go to the dealer for like an alternator bracket gasket, and that costs them like $1,000. But the shit is easy if you have the right tools. A lot of vehicles now use metric, no longer using standard SAE. A lot of the foreign, they use Torx and stars. You need star sockets. You just need a different set of tools. But the shit easy. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science. Not to go there with rocket science, but where that type of science does come into play is the computers. The amount of computers your vehicle has in it. Like this Jeep has, I think, 8 computers in it that all communicate with each other. No, 5. Has 5 computer modules. You get some newer vehicles like Tamara, I think has like 30 computers just pinging back and forth, running on a bus, a CAN system, just constantly feeding information from emission data, all types of data. And that's where shit gets tricky. But the mechanical aspect of keeping a vehicle on the road is easy, except for the price of parts. When you can't find parts, buying aftermarket parts and the shit you just replaced blows the fuck out again. Shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody said, what the fuck, 30? That's way too much. Nah, cars, shit, a 2021 Chevy, Silverado got like 90 computers in it. And these computers are expensive. Like these modules, expensive. I hate all vehicles though. So don't ask my opinion on vehicles. Like I don't. But I've learned something. Every vehicle is going to give you trouble. You just got to pick your poison. Like you literally have to pick your poison. That's what you got to do. Yeah, the ECM, the transmission control module, which is ran by the ECM on some vehicles. Then you got your the computer for the transfer case. The ABS is its own computer. ABS modules are expensive as fuck. And a whole bunch of other shit that I can't think of just at this minute. Somebody said a horse and buggy. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. Somebody said, take your money and light it on fire. That's spending money on cars. Not really, because I thought of it. If I needed a $3,000, if I had a $3,000 repair on Tamara, my pickup truck, I'm paying it. Because it goes down to what I always say. What type of value does that vehicle bring? Like the dude who said, when you get a car, a truck is a bad investment because it depreciates when you leave the lot. You're full of shit. Like me and Tamara thick as thieves. And if she go down, I'm paying to get it back up and running because that's a money maker. It's no different than if your ox were to fall into a well, you would get it out. Because that ox makes you money. It plows the field. Not to go into biblical references, but I'm just saying. You would get your donkey out. So like I'm sure back in the day they were saying the same thing. Like getting the donkey is a bad idea because it depreciates value as soon as it leaves the donkey lot. And then the farmers that buy the donkeys and the oxes, they're like, yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong as fuck. So there's that. Somebody said even on the Sabbath. Yeah, the Messiah did it. Well, he used that to, not trick the Pharisees, but, You know, they were throwing it, you just mentally superior. And he had parables on deck for days. Just parable upon parable upon parable. And it confused the people. And his disciples was like, yo, how come you speak ebonics? Not ebonics, but, you know, parables. He was like, it's how come you speaking like that? So people can't understand. He's like, because it's not meat for them to know. This is why, this not to go into this, but this is why I don't try to wake everybody up. This is why I'm not even on that type of crusade no more. Because I know if, you know, he couldn't do it. He said, lead them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if, you know, they follow each other, they both going to fall into a ditch. It's like, oh, even he couldn't wake everybody up. You know, it's like, eh. And that's definitely not my burden. You got to get your shit together. But you should go be an apostle and apostolize and wake people up. No, you should also read what it says about apostles. It said he should have his house in order. A lot of you niggas out here trying to truth or shit don't have your house in order. You should work on that first. Your wife don't even, you know, not to sound misogynistic, but your wife don't even know her place. Your kids fucked up. Your daughter dates a guy that drives a Subaru. And your son is just gay as fuck driving Nissan Altimas. And you ain't shit. But here you are. You hop online where you feel like you can be the man and put an S on your chest and compensate for your failures in real life and want to be a social justice warrior. You should do this. You should talk about this. You should wake people up like this. It's all about waking people up. How can we save this country? When I let go of that burden of feeling like I had to save everybody, of feeling like I had to wake people up, my life got so much better. Y'all not even gonna believe that. Y'all not even gonna believe it. My life got so much better. My life got so much better. It got better. It only got better. Somebody said, just save them live streams. Wrong. I'm deleting them. Delete. Control, Alt, delete. Somebody said, my wife is more cutthroat and gangster than I could ever be. Well, that doesn't sound desirable. I'm just going to go there and say that right now. I don't think, speaking of me personally, don't want no, you know, no, fuck no. No. Anybody ever hear about 0 point energy? How come we supposedly worried about energy when we have tech, money maybe? Are you asking a lot of questions? All right. Who are you? James Ford Jones? James O'Keefe? Who is your father? You asking a lot of questions about energy. Like, what energy are you using? Like, when you find the answers, are you prepared to make the necessary changes that finding out those answers require? What are you going to do with that knowledge? Who are you going to help with that knowledge? Will people still be hungry? Are you going to currently overthrow the power structures in place keeping you from that knowledge? Like, what is your end goal? Don't pay me no attention. I'm just doing extra shit. But don't do that. Somebody said my wife is Brazilian. Oh, your wife, the spicy one. Okay, your wife is spicy and more gangster than you will ever be. I don't do women like that, bro. Not that I don't, but they don't have to act like that. Like, they don't need to be gangster and try to, like, all that extra shit. Like, that's, no. Like, we need balance. We need balance. 0 point energy and thorium reactors are the way. You know the way. Do you know the way? Do you know the way? Somebody said first the engagement ring, then the wedding ring, then the suffering. Yeah, for a bitch. For a bitch. I hate when guys sit up there and be like, oh, getting married and then you start suffering. Nigga, who? Who? Like, I got my ducks lined up. My steps are ordered. Everything done in decency and order. Somebody said Ugandan garage. Do you know the way? Do you know the way? Women ain't too hard to figure out. You just got to be solid. I don't know. I'm just jacking around shit. Hey, women, people be like, oh, women are so complicated. Like, I still don't know what my wife wants, you know. She's not interested in my sheets, but she's a doctor. She has a bigger dick than me. You know, it's like women aren't even that complicated. Do you know the way? Bob Saget said marriage through the state is for the birds. Watachi running free said you call it love, I call it fear. Somebody said, BG, you chilling with the fam tomorrow or just laying low? I chill with the fam every day. Kingpin. Shout out to you, Kingpin. I chill with the family every day. Oh, that the other family. Nah, I'm laying low. Somebody said, do you pee outside? Yes. That's a part of being a man. BG, how long you lived in the USA? Did you not see the stream? I told everybody my age. It's pretty easy to figure out. Surfing USA said, where's your stump grinder? Do you know the way? Okay. We all pee outside. If you're not in the cars, how many push-ups a day do you need to do? I don't know, Kingpin, because I'm not in the cars. Like, I hate cars. Like, there's car guys, and then there's, like, the guys that work on cars. The guys that work on cars may seem like they're car guys, but they're not. I hate every vehicle. Like, it gives you problem. Like, somebody pulls up in a shiny new Altima and they're like, look at the paint, look at the wheels, and they can make it go fast, and I'm gonna do this modification, I'm gonna do that modification. I just sit there and like, bro, get that shit away from me. I'm so not a car guy. I hate cars. Do you know the way? Somebody said just lift Pittman arm for exercise. Okay, that mechanical repair is a piece of shit. That should have you wanting to beat up random people in a grocery store. That fucking Pittman arm that was seized to the fucking steering gear was a piece of shit. I cut it out. I had if you don't have a grinder, an angle grinder, or a cutoff tool, I don't know what to tell you. You're just gonna be beating up people. Cause that shit is a piece of shit to do. No. Then I am so not a car guy. People are like, didn't you love my car? And I'm like, nigga, the Pittman arm. It has a Pittman arm. Not only does it have a Pittman arm, it has a ball joint attached to the Pittman arm that goes to the idler arm and the idler arm bracket assembly that also has a ball joint attached to it. Fuck your car. Because soon as something happens to your car, you're going to be in my face. When I turn left, it makes a clunk. I can't go over 40 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm so not a car guy. Like, you won't catch me out front shining up a Nissan Altima, you know, just spraying it down every week, just washing the wheels. Look at my Altima. That's a car guy. I'm just a disgruntled guy that works on vehicles, that works on cars. There's a big ass difference. I'm moving out of Ohio to Pennsylvania. Somebody said Mazdas are underrated. Mine works great. 15 year. Yeah, but no Mazdas. No Mazdas here. Is that a Milwaukee light? Those things are awesome. Why, yes. Yes, that is Blaze 2019. I've been waiting for somebody to ask me so I can have the opportunity to do some shilling. That is my Milwaukee underhood light. One of the best underhood lights on the market. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Hey, how can I super chat your stream? You can't. Moving tip 101. If you like guns, don't move to Maryland. Kingpin, you in Baltimore too, ain't you? God damn, that sucks for you. That's terrible. This is no. Somebody said, here he go. With the Milwaukee shit. I also have another Milwaukee light. Did you see my other Milwaukee light? Let's turn it on. That's bright. It's very bright. Thanks, Milwaukee, for lighting up my workspace. We not even gonna play those games. And don't act like I ain't had that Milwaukee headlamp on when y'all came when I started this last stream. Just See, the battery's going dead right now. But I got like 22 batteries. Like, literally. Oh, shit. Larry Youngster got that high impact flick flat. Like, damn, Larry. You got me on that one, bro. This is some high impact flick shit going on right here. Nigga just all alive. Look at this shit, fam. Just hurry up and buy my flashlight. It's a freedom flashlight. Bling, 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 bling. The earth is going to end because the politicians are going to kill us all. But first, you should buy my flashlight. We're all going to die anyway. But what you should do is buy my fucking flashlight. At least you can die knowing you bought my flashlight. With a promo code. Fucking flashlights everywhere. Start selling supplements and like turmeric powder. Buy my turmeric powder. Male vitality. They could just start selling male vitality pills. Niggas with Nissan Altima start lining up to buy them shits. I need some of them vitality pills. This Nissan Altima I'm driving rims is just too fucking shiny. Fucking got me out here with these lights. Somebody said it's just wood ash in a capsule. Okay. Is it seasoned, bro? Like, is it seasoned wood, bro? Like, dude, is the wood seasoned, bro? Is it fucking seasoned, dude? Like, seriously, dude? Fucking serious right now, dude? Somebody said that's a nice looking fire pit. Well, thank you, Blue Sky. It's actually just some, I just got the border from, free. Somebody's going to throw it away. I picked it up. And it's not fancy. But, it is what it is. What's the moisture level, bro? Bro, what's the moisture level? Are you serious right now, dude? How do American guns end up? I didn't even see that. Somebody said he built the wall around the fire. Yeah, because clearly they weren't sending their best. Improvise, I see. Yep. I'm the king of modify and improvise. Ain't that right, Master Splinter? With your fancy new tongue jack. This swivels up and out of place when I attach you to my trusty steed, Gypsy Vanner. You know the way. Do you know the way? Do you know the way? Somebody said I put my splitter away for the season. Time to do maintenance on it. Catskill Hillbilly, shout out to you. Man, Catskill Hillbilly, I was looking at the Eastern made log splitters and they make me just want to throw this one out the window. Like, we're not even gonna lie. The firewood process, the log, they got it's just a whole bunch of wants that I don't need. It's like unjustifiable wants. But that's what internet overload does to you. You start looking for shit that you're just like, I'm not satisfied with what I have. And next thing you know, you end up on some guy's page that has a bobcat with a chainsaw going, is like 36-inch diameter logs start passing through it, and he has like a fucking 8-way wedge, and all he's doing is just sitting inside with a heated cabin as he just sits in there sipping a latte. Done split like 5 cords of wood in 2 hours without breaking a sweat. Do you know the way? Yeah, you're right. Fucking YouTube videos, and they get you with those dumbass commercials. If it ain't the commercials, it's the coming up next. It's the autoplay shit. I forget what video I was watching one day. That video went off. I ain't get to my phone in time, and some guy with a fucking hydraulic lift wedge with the, what was it, Wolf Ridge? And I'm like, yo, I started talking to my logs. I'm like, how come you don't have an adjustable wedge? Where's your fucking adjustable wedge? Huh? Like, how come you're so slow? Fucking 13-second cycle time? You fucking kidding me? You know, you're like, how come your table isn't bigger? You know, just find everything wrong with your shit. Bluegrass No Wood said, I need a $50,000 tractor. Must be nice. That's another thing. I seen a video of a guy get inside a nice new John Deere tractor. That shit looked like a spaceship. Knobs everywhere. Just, I'm like, these are the Nissan Altimas of the tractor world. Just shiny, everything. Shiny. I said, I want a portable mill. I just want a mill. It don't even need to be portable. It could be a fucking mill. I want land somewhere that's not here, so I can have logging trucks deliver logs. There's no way I'm letting that shit happen out front. There's no fucking way. Well, you know, those are your wants, you know. But this is why you do what you got to do. You work up to it. You know, that's life. It is what it is. Somebody said John Deere or Mahindra is better. We ain't here to bash John Deere, but they are like anti-right to repair and all that other shit. And they go on strike like every month. The work just we're going on strike again. Time to go, negotiate a better wage, and maybe they'll throw in some cup holders in our workspaces. So Somebody said we have an old Lamborghini tractor. Trailer Swift says, I'm here to bash the deer. Trailer Swift, go ahead, go on somewhere. You know nothing runs like a deer. Cut it out. It says it right there on the product packaging, on the tractor, on the fuck when you go to the dealer. Nothing runs like a deer. You know you want a John Deere. I ain't here to bash John Deere though. I just bought a 6x4 Gator, so, but it has a Kawasaki engine in it. But damn, you get parts aren't even, like easy to find. It's really not. That sucks. You do? Well, I mean, it's like it's a Kawasaki engine, but the parts aren't easy to find, you do. Fucking Kawasaki engine. FD620D. You can't even find a gasket. Why the fuck? Okay, I don't want to go this route. But why the fuck did they decide to go the liquid cooled engine route? Fucking why? That shit is annoying. You know? Watachi Running Free said, I had a John Deere once. Only once. Like I said, my uncle has a Gator. That shit's wicked. And then the guy, I've been looking at Gator videos on YouTube, and YouTube decides to send me a fucking, this guy has the most expensive Gator, John Deere Gator that they ever made. That shit is like $35,000. $35,000. And I'm looking at the bed space, like, where the fuck is the bed? Your dump bed? Okay. That chair, that blue chair, holds more material than that dump bed on that $35,000 John Deere. What the fuck? That rubber hood? That hood, when he lifted it up, it just flopped around. I'm like, yo, $35,000? Where's the adamantium for that price? Where's the adamantium? That shit put for $35,000, a little side by side like that. That shit's supposed to have the same exoskeleton as fucking Wolverine. That's not even an exoskeleton. That shit is internal. But still, that shit needs to be self-repaired. For $35,000, I can get a fleet of Tamras. I can get 3 used I can get 5 used Bobcats for that price. Fucking insane. And then everybody justify, well, it's like you gotta buy something expensive for taxes. Get a tax. Like, I get it, but damn, dog, you encourage these companies to keep doing this shit. Yeah, it's like free. Yeah, and they can just jack up the fucking prices. Oh, them shits is expensive though. Somebody said for $35,000 you can get that underglow light kit though. That shit. I want a deck. Somebody said Wolverine and Sabretooth are the only non-gay Canadians. They're Canadian? Yo, Wolverine is Canadian? Are you fucking serious? They need to put that nigga on the flag instead of that maple leaf. And no, Canada does not have the best French toast. These are just facts, folks. I've been looking for a long time. I did zero laugh. I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know Wolverine in Canadian. Well, I'm gonna need him to have a Peterson accent then, so it could be more obvious. This nigga's a crypto Canadian. I'm gonna need him to say. I never heard him say about. You know, no Canadian knows how to say about. They just you be like, oh, you know, he's not Canadian, and then they say about, and you're like, you're definitely Canadian. It's a boot, a boot, a boot, a boot. It's a boot. You'd be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's a boot time. You get oop. You're like, what did you say? Where the fuck are you from? No American says a boot. I don't give a fuck what bowels of the country you come from Minnesota to Illinois, from Mississippi to Maine, from California to Arizona, back up to North Dakota, back down to Arkansas. No one says a boot here. It's like, you're Canadian. A boot. Somebody said Cajuns don't even say a boot. A boot. Yeah, but I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I don't like my new Gator. That shit's amazing. That shit'll pull a house. I'm not even lying. I was skidding logs with it yesterday. No joke. That thing is no joke. And I already got the hitch receiver for it. And yeah, they still got the clevis pin on the plate with a 2-inch ball. So that shit ready to go. That was a good investment. Somebody said, I got 2 pair. I don't care if I'm on a planet. Awesome skinning log. Shoot some video for us. I'm not the video shooting type, but yeah, I might. I might. It ain't gonna do nothing too extreme. What was that? Some cherry. Like 25 feet long. Just drug it out of the forest line. Yeah, I'll take some video. Fuck it. Why not? Somebody said, don't underestimate the cheaper log splitters. I have a Yard Machines 26-ton splitter that has not given me any problems after 5 years of steady use. I pulled 24-foot logs with my mini truck. Yeah, in some of these places I go, if I can get Tamra, if I can get my pickup truck down in there, yeah, good money. But I can't. And it's crazy because the places I can't fit my truck, that's where, you know, all the seasoned wood is. And, you know, after a storm, you know, you want to kind of get that wood before it starts rotting. You don't want to, you know, just laying there on the floor too long, whatever. So, yeah, I've been skidding logs. And the Gator has served me just fine. As a matter of fact, I just got a winch for it. Oh, shit, Harbor Freight. But it's a winch nonetheless. Y'all should just see my fucking winch. Y'all want to see my winch? Do you want to see my winch? Hey, bros. Do you want to see my winch? I mean, not to bother you. Do you want to see my winch? Do you want to see the winch, bro? Do you want to see the winch? I have a winch. I have a winch, you know. I have a winch. It's a Harbor Freight winch. It's definitely a Harbor Freight winch. Is it Harbor Freight? Is it truly Harbor Freight? Is it Badlands? Did it come with a mounting bracket, bro? Does it have a mounting bracket? Bro, do you have a mounting bracket, bro? Show us the winch. Show us the winch, bro. Where's the winch? Somebody said, are there any women watching this? There really aren't, because I like opened up splitting wood. And yeah. I have some incomplete split wood here. And yeah. Oh, there's one female right there. And she's like, yeah, I'm fucking watching it. Do you know the winch? Do you know the winch? Let me take the whole. I haven't put it on yet, but shit. If I go up there, my damn, I already know the Wi-Fi gonna spaz out. Okay, you dying? You dying on me? All right, let's go do this then. Fucking Wi-Fi is gonna spaz out anyway. If I can show you the winch, I'll show you bros the winch. I'll show you the winch. Do you know the winch? Nothing runs like a deer. Hellas and the kid said, not only am I a female watching, BG is practically my neighbor. I am your neighbor. Gator. Showed you guys my winch. Showed you bros my winch, bro. Showed you my winch, bro. Look at my winch. Can you see my winch? It's my winch. 5,000 pound. Yeah, whatever. Do you know the way? Bro, this thing is a beast. This thing is a baby beast. Clad. Shit, official. But yeah, I'm definitely, so that's gonna be my project for tomorrow. Bluegrass said, showed you my winch, please respond. Yeah, you know, Harbor Freight winch, because this is an old clapped out, what is this, this is a 2000, 1999, you know, Gator. I'm not gonna spend that much money on it. All right, guys. So Milwaukee, I'm definitely disappointed in you. You know, the light went out during the best part. So yeah, you know, it's fucking ridiculous. Okay, let me see if I have a battery. Do I have a battery? All right, let me get the underhood light then. Do you know the way? Do you want to see my winch? I have a winch. Hey guys, I have a winch. Hey guys, I have a winch. You do know I have a winch. I have a winch. So I already did a dry put together, fit right there perfectly. Yeah, give it more weight in the front. Man, this thing pulls too. This thing pulls. Electric dump bed. Do you know the way? You just oh, Okay, 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 Clyde. Clyde ready for action. This Kawasaki motor got the fuel pump right there. That's the chain to a gate. This the transaxle right here. I just changed this oil today with some high guard John Deere stuff. This the carburetor. Do you know the way? Do you know the way? The muffler, the belt. Somebody say hydraulic. Oh shit. Yeah, all you do is hit that button right there. Give it power first. Got my choker chain. I've been skidding with this chain. Little cheap chain. Well, not chain, but yeah. So I've been skidding with this, and I just draped the chain over it just in case it break. It don't whip back and snap me. Don't snap at me, you know. But I got this cheap little chain just to drench over it. But this longer, this a 20-footer. Somebody said no cup holders. No, no cup holders. No cup holders. And you can see where the battery is right there. It's that oil change situation is terrible on this, but it is what it is. I don't like, man, hold on, let's talk about it. I don't like how this shit is loose. So I have another one coming that's gonna fit tighter. I don't know why they made this. Like, that's terrible. Like, the people that made this hitch receiver should be ashamed. This is a 2-inch shank. Trailer Swift said it needs a backup camera. Get out. Get out. Get out right now. It needs a backup camera. Yeah, the new $35,000 Gator has fucking cup holders everywhere. It's a true Nissan Altima. Fucking truly. Somebody said shim it. Oh darn, that you know, that's a good idea. But I ordered the right thing. Like, I have the right thing coming. Like, I don't know. It's a wrap for that. Now, I ain't shimming shit. I put good money into something that fucking is like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. And when I'm towing shit, it's back there shaking and clanking and doing the hula hoop. That shit doing the Home Alone. Trailer Swift said, does your sister still drive that Altima? She does. She does. And that Altima is on its last leg. And it's not even the Altima's fault. It's partially due to my sister's inability to drive. Like, she sucks. She's not a good driver. I can drive. No, you can't. You can't. Let's get some wood on this fire. We in the Woodyard. We chilling. What y'all want to talk about? Ask me something, anything. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Shit, who said, somebody said they my neighbor. Well, come help me stack this. Come help me stack this. Just come help me. Come help me stack it. How you gonna be my neighbor and don't help me stack? Come help me make this look like this. Somebody said, can we talk about truck nuts? Get out. Get out. No, we can't. Captain could have said, if I was your neighbor, you would hate me. Honest opinion, best way to cook steaks on the grill. On the grill. Right now. Just grill it. Halls and the kids said, we have a lot of trees in Montclair that come down. You need to drop business card. But I was just in Montclair. Bro, let's talk about something I hate. I hate when people say they want a cord of wood and you load up and you get there and it's a fucking townhouse. Shit. All right, so now, just on every delivery, I just bring the gorilla cart. I just put that in the truck bed just in case some weird shit pops off. I hate that. Somebody said, what's wrong with the townhouse? You can't just drop. They'll have no driveway. Not the little row houses. Like, what are they, duplexes? Not the townhouses with the little baby driveways, but the person in Montclair know what I'm talking about. And it's like, you're like, where do you want me to drop it? And they're like, in the backyard. And you're like, where's your backyard? Well, first you have to follow this path around the world, and then you make a left at Tennessee, and then you make a right in Arizona, and then you come out in DC, and then it's the second door on the left. Just put all the wood over there. And you're like, dude, are you serious on that? Are you serious on that? Yeah, I hate that. But nah, I deliver like truckloads, and people, people just, they're like, because when you're doing this, you think about getting the wood to the people who want it. And then you get there, and then it's like, they want you to do extracurricular shit. It's like, yo, now that the wood is here, can you do this? Can you stack it like 800 yards away for me where you can't fit your truck? Like, you can't back into these places. Not with a 7x12 trailer that I use to, deliver cords. Somebody say, gotta charge extra. Yeah, and then you get the freaky foreigner that does it like, I do not know that they don't do extra shit. I'm not about to argue with people. It's all good. I'm a good person. I'm complaining right now. I'm complaining. Don't oblige me. I'm complaining. This shit isn't cool I'm doing right now. But it's true. Like, that fucking sucks. I do it. I'm a good guy. It keeps people coming back, but when you up your price, people like, oh, you up your price, what happened? You like, nigga, my elbows, kneecaps are screaming, and I'm walking a cord of firewood like 800 yards, and you have no kids. You have no kids, no helpers, no nothing. Like, when people with houses, they have a house, a nice driveway. Yes, I love you guys. I really do. You could just back it on up, and you just throw it right there. Do a drop right in the driveway. gotta follow a little walkway. I'm bringing my little baby gorilla cart because that's the only thing I can fit with a cord of wood, unless I get another truck. Fuck no. But I'm complaining. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be able to do this. Like, this is the season for this. A cord of wood would last that townhome person forever. No, not really, because when I got there, he said he plays video games in the basement and it keeps him warm in the basement. His kids like starting fires and shit. And he just fucking all day. So about 3 weeks. I give him 3 weeks. You just cram the chimney with wood. Like, I don't even know if you know how to start a fire. Like, you just no kindling. You just use like brown paper bags, just balled up, set on fire. That's what I do. Yeah, little bear. It's like 20 pieces at a time. You just gotta walk 800 yards and come back to the truck to pull another 20 pieces and then go back and then come back, and then you fucking spend longer doing the delivery than you do loading up the trailer. Like, it takes me like 30 minutes to load up the trailer with a cord of wood. Then you get there and it takes you like an hour and a half to fucking unload it. But I figure if you got at least 2 of those deliveries a day with, you know, a couple people coming to get, you know, truckloads, and, you know, the people that pick up, awesome. You know, you doing pretty good. Somebody said, I got a load of hard maple I'm taking to a guy to turn into bowls. A shout out to you. Sniper Pro Nerf Mod said the Ford 5.4 Triton F-150s are the worst. They're actually not. I mean, they have horror stories of spark plugs shooting out, and then what's the worst is the owners who don't, you know, keep up with maintenance on their vehicles. That'll cause any vehicle to become the worst vehicle. But a lot of those Fords, I mean, they do have problems with you know, especially the spark plugs. Like, that's the number one thing I think of when you say Ford, you know, that Triton motor. Like, the spark plugs break off, you know, just, and you're like, what the fuck? You know it's bad when Ford actually has a tool for this. That's bad. It's like, so you understand there's a problem, you recognize it, and your remedy is to sell a tool to fix the problem you create. It's like, yo, you notice, and you like, what the fuck, Ford? But you get some Nissans are like that. Frank Meadows Jr. said, I deliver 3 to 4 face cords every day. Shout out to you. You the big homie. Shit. I know you pulling. 3 to 4 face cords every shit. That's what's up, man. You doing big things. That's hard work. You doing big things. Somebody said, just KJ, that's a smart idea about the pallets. No birth, no death, said push weight. Then I was over here. The shit I got out the forest, where that shit at? That shit is like super seasoned. You touch it, it turn to dust. This shit is just seasoned. Somebody said, BG, honest opinion on Chevy GMC trucks. Knock sensor. Next question. That's all I'm gonna say. The fucking knock sensor. And then you replace it with an AC Delco with an OEM knock sensor, and the shit comes on 50 miles after clearing the check engine light. Fucking another code for the knock sensor. Somebody said GMC is the way. No, the knock sensor is the way. Fucking knock sensor. People don't even know what's a knock sensor. It's, if you own a Chevy, you'll find out. Tamara's still throwing a code for a knock sensor. I'm like, bitch, I just put 2 of them in you. 2. Not 2. 2 banks. 2. Them shits weren't cheap neither. I got the OEM shit. Like a 45-minute job. Took off the manifold, the intake manifold, some other shit, the fuel rail, all that other good shit. 1,000 connectors. That fucking vacuum line going to the brake booster was a pain in the ass. You know, the usual. Get the new knock sensors in, button everything back up. This bitch throws the same code 50 miles later. I'm done. I'm over it. I've learned to live with it. You always got to leave one thing wrong with your vehicle. That I've learned that growing up. Like, leave something wrong. Like, people want to have a unicorn. They want their vehicle to be everything. Nothing can be wrong with it. You got to leave something wrong with it. I'm telling you. That shit will send you down an endless rabbit hole of trying to figure out what the fuck going on. You just leave it alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jessica, she said, what's poppin'? Somebody said, burn it. What up, Jessica, she? He say bub, not bucko. Oh, you talking about Wolverine? Well, I mean, since we both have the jabby jab, you know, it's like we can be seen in public because we're reinforcing a narrative that if you get the jabby jab, then you could go to a store. You know? Shout out to Made by Jim Bob. I shared that vid. That was the funniest. Yo, that short Jim Bob did with Jordan Peterson and what's the other dude with the small hat? The guy with the tiny hat. Michael Jordan Peterson and what the fuck is this nigga's name? He got the paper mache small hat. The Ben Shapiro. Jordan Peterson and Ben Shapiro at that fucking coffee shop. I didn't even see the actual interview. I don't even know what the fuck that was. But that voice, Jim Bob, I know you watching. That shit was funny as fuck. Well, that was the funniest shit I seen all month. I had to share that on my community tab, whatever the fuck they call it, the community shit. Gardeners Pharmacy CEO, LS swapped the lawn tractor. Get out. Get out. Get out. I'll 5.2 swap the LS. Put a Magnum motor in there. Somebody said, I want snow now. I want snow too. I was ready to get a plow for the Gator set up. Get a plow for the lawn truck, do something. Get a plow for my truck. But I'm like, no, that's so I can do small lots. You know, Tamara's a baby. You know, a little half ton. I'm not doing too much. You know, 1,500. But it's like, damn, it's just not snowing. I guess this is this global warming shit. Fucking global warming. And it was hot as fuck today, too. I was out this bitch sweating beads. I had a couple naps on my neck come undone. You know it's hot when your dreads start to unravel. I know a lot of y'all don't have dreads. Sniper Pro Nerf Mon said, what truck is Tamara? You know, so 06 Chevy Silverado, 1500. 4.8 liter, you know, V8 engine. 4.8. It's not the 5.3. It's the baby. It's the 4.8. A little baby. It's Tamara. You know, it's a she. No birth, no death said all your subs are white, BG. Well, that's just the thing, you know. It's like when you don't identify as a color, and it's like the people who want you, it's like they're Nordic, you know. Somebody said 4.8 is still amazing. Oh yeah, I can't complain with Tamara. It is what it is. Trailer Swift said BG honest opinion hiking. Well, I actually hike. I'm not even gonna lie. I hike. Those my old work boots, before they were work boots, they were like trail boots. Like I hike. Like I do that shit. I have a park right down the street. Like why not hike? Like when you say hike, you mean like walk a couple trails, like an 8-mile trail hike, or climb to the top of Sugarloaf Mountain hike? Which one? Cause I don't do mountain. I don't climb Sugarloaf Mountain. I don't climb Sugarloaf Mountain. That's fucking ridiculous. But I will hike that 8-mile trail that's mostly flat. That has, some, a couple steep hills, not even hills, just in the forest. Just, yeah, I'm not climbing a mountain. Yeah, we don't do that. No. I don't climb mountains. I don't walk up mountains. I don't do mountains. I'll do the forest. I'll do the forest all day. Somebody said Barricade Garage impersonating Jordan, Barricade Garage impersonating Jim Bob, impersonating Jordan Peterson. Well, I mean, it reinforces that both of us are out here because we got the jabby jab and we can be seen in public. Or however, that does it. Sellers Cove, Wilson National Park, best hike I've done. I mean, I'm not like a hiking enthusiast though. Like I like exercising. Like, it's there, why not? But some people just be like, let's take a trip to Sugarloaf Mountain and climb it. And I'm like, no. Let's not. Sniper Pro said you could shield some Freedom footwear. Yeah, if I wasn't so busy shilling these Wolverines that were made in Bangladesh. They sound like they got good French toast. Not even gonna lie. Yeah, fucking footwear made in Bangladesh. Like, what the fuck? I thought it said Ohio. Fucking made in Ohio. Somebody said stacking wood is enough exercise for me. No one said getting firewood was fun. Stacking is like the worst part, which is why I mostly leave it in piles. But I still want to keep my yard looking good, so I go the extra mile and just stack it. Yeah, I definitely love my that gator was definitely a good investment. A little pricey, but it was pricey for me, but it was cheap to people who are like, there's people right now that are looking for used side-by-sides, and them shits is upwards of like 8,000 for one that there's nothing wrong with. And I seen this one guy, he was selling a Kawasaki mule for like $7,000. It was like it just cut off on him while he was driving it one day. Don't know what's wrong. 7,000 or best offer. And I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? You did the shit just don't even run, and niggas want 7,000. Like, lower your standards. Five-star media. I'm good. Cheers. You. Is this a reunion? Oh darn said Pete. All right, oh darn, take it easy. Oh darn, you said some stupid shit at the beginning. Oh, that was you with the backup camera thing. That was you. Okay, let me file that away. Oh darn, the backup camera dude or chick, whatever you are. You really wanted me to put a backup camera on the Jeepy Jeep. Somebody said that's some serious logistics coordination to get some French toast. No, it's just Bangladesh. Like that shit, like they have to have good French toast. With a name like that, you have French toast. It's Bangladesh. You over pronunciate the shh. It's French toast. It's right there. Anybody can see it. Someone asked how people was doing. I don't know. Trailer Swift said Nova Scotia. No. No. Fuck Nova Scotia. I don't even want a truffle from Nova Scotia. Not at all. Not at all. Hey BG, I'm another female kinda neighbor to you and lurking on the reg on your live stream. No lurking neighbors, please. Five-star media said I just confused the whole chat asking how people were doing this evening. Yeah, it's like a fucking reunion. I be missing reunions. Because I'm not even looking at the phone right now. I'm just like staring off, thinking out loud. And then I'll glance at the phone. And there'll be somebody like, hey, haven't seen you in 25 years. How the cats? Fucking addresses are exchanged. Recipes are being exchanged. Like, did you know Keisha had another daughter? And fucking Diane didn't know. And she's all like, oh, you know, a niece. And then fucking families are coming together. People are apologizing to each other. People are falling out with each other. And I'm just sitting here talking about Bangladesh having the best French toast. And there's carnage, hope, beauty, and ugliness all going on at the same time in the fucking chat. There's people listening, just driving trucks, don't even look at the chat. And they're like, I don't know what the fuck be going on with the chat. But the people in the chat, they just be doing what people in the chat do. Shout out to the people in the chat. And it's the same people all the fucking time. Y'all funny as hell. Just the same people too. Ferenc Ferrar said, hey BG, shout out to you for the good work on this channel. The world needs the truth. Okay. I mean, I don't want to disappoint you. You sound like you once watched me and then stopped, and now you're just here on a live chat and haven't seen what I've done in between time. I've probably called you a faggot multiple times. Like, I'm just being honest. I don't want people to come here and be like, oh, I didn't know he said that. I don't know he does that. And it's like, I don't believe in coronavirus at all. You know, just, I don't know if you know that. Like, don't do that. I'm not, don't just come out of nowhere like, hey, just because you've seen a couple of my skits and you think that, like I'm this, no, don't do that. Somebody said, face it, BG, you are now a true truther, and I am not a truther, Kingpin. I see what you're trying to, I'm not a truther. I'm so not a truther. Somebody said, you don't believe in the macaroni virus. I don't. I really, Jessica, she said he called me retarded. I never called you retarded, not one time, Jessica. She, as a matter of fact, I complimented your avatar for having a new hairdo. That's what I did. I seen you got your hair did in your avatar, and I shouted you out. Shout out to you, Jessica. She. I like your hair. You got your hair did. I see the bangs. All I seen was bangs, and I was like, okay, she got her hair did. BG, honest opinion, lasagna. Just no, no. Dex said, can you leave the stream up for Christmas? No, I can't. I can't. When's the Skittles variant coming out? I want to taste the rainbow. Shout out to you. I don't even know what variant they're on. Last I looked, like niggas was on Omicron. I'm sure there's something else. I don't even care. No one here cares. No one around me cares. People act like they care. They fucking don't. They don't. People aren't even scared. People's parents are scared. You know, older people. It's easy to scare older people. But everybody else, they're just doing it just because they don't want to cause a ruckus. They just want to fit in. They just want to get along. They just want to be invited to the dinners, the cookouts. They want to see the family. So they're going to comply. They're going to wear the mask. They're going to get the shot. I really want to get the shot. I don't want to get the shot, but I do really want to see my people. You know, those people, like no one really cares about the virus. What people care about is the fallout from the virus, you know, like being estranged from the family. It's like the virus isn't even a fucking factor no more. You know, people just want to keep their job. Like, I want my job, you know, like no one cares about the virus, and they haven't for a long time. And it's sad because the virus doesn't even exist. So the fallout from the virus is just fake as fuck. Let me stop being so animated. But yeah. Jessica, she said I got the time zone wrong one time and he called me retarded. I don't even call people retarded. I probably have. Maybe I have. I'm not doubting you. That's definitely a serious possibility. That's a strong, I probably did. I definitely did. I said we all on the same page. BG, that's why we up in here. The Fauci ouchie. Nah, that ain't the Fauci ouchie. That's the Trumpy Dumpy. Where did she go? The Trumpy Dumpy? That's that Trumpy Dumpy. That's that Trump pump. That's that Donald Ronald. The MAGA jab. Hey, Michael Furketic. Michael Furketic. Bro, you got a weird, y'all got some weird ass name. Michael Furketic, that was funny though. the mag, the mag, the MAGA jab. When you say it, you gotta say it like how they ran the 90s toys commercials. MAGA jab. MAGA jab, get jabbed now. That's some funny shit, boy. Somebody said that's from Corbett's wacky sidekick. He said that first, as far as I know. I don't give a fuck who said it first. The MAGA Jack. That's some funny shit. Fucking MAGA Jack. People be like the Fauci ouchie. I'm like, no. No. That has no appeal. What? That's not even funny. The Fauci ouchie. I'm like, yo, who let Fauci run wild with the shit? You know, like, yeah, it's the MAGA Jack. Damn, there's a lot of people. It's like the MAGA community, just MAGA, and it's like to hear Trump say in an interview that no one has died from taking the vaccine. What did he say? He said the only people who are dying used to get vaccinated. And I'm just like, people, did you hear what he said? Can you believe it? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. The MAGA jab. Somebody said the J&J shot killed my dad. Right? I know somebody in Canada who died when they took the vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine. He said the people in the hospitals dying right now are the unvaccinated. French Ferrari said these neocons are fake cons. Jessica, she said that people still want him in office. Yeah, the same people who say he had to play ball. That's the only reason he's doing it. They're like, yeah, we want him in office. And it's like, to do what? To do what? If he has to play ball. It's like, to do what? What is he going to do in office? The fuck is anybody going to do in office? It's not even the office. It's not even the culture. They're like niggas trying to win a culture war. There is no. The minute you try to win the culture war, you lose. You're supposed to conserve, not progress in a fucked up culture. Like, I'm just not letting that go. They have all been in on it. And there's people that was cussing me out last year. And they're like, hey, you was right about Trump. I'm like, nigga, you should have knew that when he let kids get their ass beat on college campuses for wearing his merchandise. I'm still not letting that go. That's exactly what I kept saying, BG. We can't play with the broken paradigm the lefties want us to. Somebody said Trump flopped hard. No, Trump did what he was supposed to do. He ain't flop. Maybe to you. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. You did. He played his cards well. He's a smart man. You did. Somebody said drink and fight. No, let's not. Let's stack wood. Let's stack wood and see if your kneecaps are gonna scream the morning after. You wake up, your kneecaps screaming thug life. You get out of bed, your knee buckle like, what the fuck? I can see it. Not that that's happened to me. I'm just saying, like, when your knees buckle. Like, who in here knees buckle? That if your knees not buckling, you not working hard enough. I hate when people say that because it's just like, nigga, I'm not a mule. Fucking treat me like a mule. Fuck, if you're not dying, you're not working hard enough. Nigga, if you're not already dead on the job, you're not working hard enough. Like, you have to be dead. That's how I know you worked hard. Like, yo, how do you judge a hard worker? Nigga, death. When you're dead, if you die, if you fall out on the job site, that's hard work. Death. Somebody said work smarter, not harder. Shit, tell that to people's kneecaps. Walking around, bending corners, kneecaps popping. Sound like a bag of Orville Redenbacher. You be like, Grandpa, that's you? I'm like, no, it's a nigga in his 20s. Nigga, you 22. Why your kneecaps sound like that? Do you have 7 bulging discs? That's a hard worker. Bro, they put impossible. It's like an impossible task. Like, is this good enough? No, it's not good enough. You have to die doing it to be good enough. Somebody said, how's the mosquitoes? Oh, shit. You know, they got substituted for attacking ladybugs. Who here remember the attack of the ladybugs? Bro, I got attacked by a ladybug. I got bit on the neck by a ladybug with a chainsaw on his neck. This nigga had a chainsaw on his face. It's like, yo, who's something on my neck? And it was like that little ladybug, the orange one. Fucking chainsaw face. Somebody said GMO mosquito. Hey guys, remember last year the video I did titled Bill Gates Mosquitoes? Well, guess what? What's up, guys? Today, hold on, I need some water. I'm losing it. What's up, guys? Today is August. I can't do it. I need water. I gotta get that gravelly. Richie from Boston, you in here, bro? Richie from Boston be tiptoeing in people chat. Like, Richie, you in here? You in here? Before I just talk about you, I want to make sure you in here when I talk about you, etc. Wait, what? No, what? RFB? No way. Bill Gates got them OEM skeeters. Them original equipment manufacturer Jones. He released the mosquitoes with the fucking pole saw face. Oh, shout out to you, Monet Stewart. Oh, thanks. You've been here for a while. You know, you've been disappointed. You've been happy. You've been proud. You've been let down. I kind of put you through the ringer. Still here. You're a good person. I like you. Shout out to you. Man, cook something there. Bruh, did you come do it then? Fuck, go look at my fire and demand I cook something on it. It has gotten cold here. Liberian Bear said, hello from Maine. Shout out to you. Shout out to Maine. It's probably frosty out there. So I can cook a mean McRib. Well, shout out to you, Exogen News. Shout out to you. That's an intense name. It is a good cooking fire. I mean, yeah, what do you want me to do? As a matter of fact, I am gonna cook something just because you said that. Who want to see me cook something real quick? Does anybody, since people want me to cook something with my fire, who want to see me cook something? It ain't gonna be. I got something right here. No lie. Like, people think I'm playing games. These ain't jokes. Like, fam, I don't know if I'm the most random person you guys know, but I'm probably the most random person you guys know. I literally have a random bag of potatoes just on a chair for no fucking Okay, let's do this. It's fucking random as hell. Like, just random. Just like, why the fuck do I have these out here? Just a random, just Spudnik. Just fucking, one of them got spuds. Fucking spuds. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna put the other one right there. I'm gonna just roll it right there. Bam! Send it to the customer. Alright, so I'm cooking something with the fire. You good now? Can you chill out now? Somebody said those spuds are a sign of COVID. Oh, yep. You're right. I was supposed to put those in the compost. They'll be alright. Picking any. I was definitely supposed to put that in the compost. It'd be alright. They were just old. Somebody said, I just stubbed my toe because of COVID. Do y'all remember COVID toe? When they were running around talking about that? Kingpin said, can you use that ash in the compost? I can, but I got too much. I don't want to put too much ash in there. Cornish game hens tonight. Well, shout out to you. Doing big things. You're doing extremely big things. Finish with garlic butter, coleslaw, cheese, and sour cream. Aren't you fancy? Last American Vagabond. Who the fuck is that? Ain't that song? Hold on, that's some. Who the fuck is that? I said pork roast Haywood, but we always cooking. Nothing special. Somebody said Ryan Christian. Who the fuck is Ryan Christian? Yo, who is that? Michael Ryan said Ryan Christian. Who the fuck is that? Camel toe is worst. Haywood Jabroni said smoking ribs and sausages. Stop trading recipes on my shit. Right now. Stop enabling recipe sharing, Faith Farah. Fucking. Oh darn, we do crab legs. Trailer Swift, get out. No food. No food. Oh shit, I'm about to get crucified for throwing potatoes in the fire. Yes, I did throw the potatoes in the fire. No birth, no death. I did. I literally did that. Are you mad? Are you big mad? It's wasteful. Nah, they were going in the compost. It's all good. It's all good. SK said you can eat tree bark. I don't know what kind though. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is literally tree bark. I don't know who looked at a tree and was like, yo, you know what this meal needs? You see that tree? This meal needs the bark of that tree. Like, I don't know how that happened. I don't know who looked at a tree and was like, yo, you know, let's try something. Just hear me out. The bark on that tree. No, not that tree. That tree. Yep, yeah, that one. Let's grind it up, all right? Let's fucking grind it up and sprinkle it on a squirrel ankle. Like, I don't know who did that. I don't know where that came from. That sounds like some Bangladesh shit to do. Somebody said moose knuckle equals camel toe. All right, that's intense. Mimosa tree bark and holly tree bark are medicinal. I have no idea how people found that out. Just shout out to them. Good. It's just tree bark. It's the same as the people that was like, yo, let's tap into this tree and just see what's inside of it. And just fucking sap. Fucking starts oozing Aunt Jemima syrup. Bangladeshi squirrel ankle curry is legit. That's intense. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get an LED kit so I can take the gator out at night and just do random shit. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go hit the trails right now. Like, just right now. With the gator. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Shout out to each and every last one of y'all. Catskill Hillbilly. Shout out to you. Kingpin, Trailer Swift, Gardner's Pharmacy, get out. Get out. You said some wild shit. Oh, Gardner's Pharmacy said, have we discussed Nimrod's son yet? I don't know where you're going with that. You know. Are you talking about St. Nicholas? Are you talking about Bell? What are you talking about? Ishtar? What are you talking about? Who's Nimrod's son? Are you talking about Ermac? Some weird name. The Apocrypha. Somebody said later Milwaukee Shield. Yep, and don't you fucking forget it. Don't you forget these lights. Let me stop for High Impact Flicks. Find me and trip me up with stuff. I'm not even up to date on what he's selling now. I haven't watched one of his videos in a while. I need to find out though, so I can have up to date jokes. Just the last time I was watching them, it was like that fucking flashlight. Pretty. Oh no, it's the keto. It's the bag of keto. You should get this bag of keto. The world is gonna end, but buy this keto bag. High Impact Flicks, are you in here? You still got that keto bag. Please don't tell me it's the Patriot Pantry buckets. Gardner's Pharmacy said just a pagan celebration of the day. That keto look like a bag. Gardner, I don't even celebrate Christmas. I don't do Christmas. Shout out to all of you. I don't do Christmas though. Like, we don't even do that here. Graham, race matters. The keto sack. Bro, the keto bag. You got that keto bag, right? So I said, Merry Xmas, keep safe from the transvestite ladybug. Bro, they literally have chainsaws for faces, and they were attacking me. The mosquitoes left and the flying chainsaws came out. Nanya said, I'm doing head gaskets for Xmas. Shout out to you. Just 6% of the world pop. Jessica, she said, I don't do Xmas neither. I don't even do that out this way. No Christmas. BG is Jewish. Nah. Although I did earn my honorary small hat. It's made out of paper mache. All right, y'all. I'm out.